What's up, Game of Thrones fans? Welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing Season 6, Episode 10, The Winds of Winter. Hit it. Where the fucking fuck do we start? It had everything, this episode. It had... Well, it didn't have everything. So, we begin with...
Never clap, don't you?
We begin with King's Landing. And it's the beginning of the episode, and it was one of the most exciting 20 minutes of TV ever. The tension and the anticipation and the inevitability was tangible with the music, and the music sounded completely out of place, but that was supposed to unnerve the audience, I think, and it unnerved me, it unnerved you.
I didn't like it.
It's all really spooky, and there was a very somberness. It was somber. And also you got all these little kids running around and...
stabbing people.
There's no dialogue for the first 5 minutes as well, which is like, this is freaking me out. And R+L comes in and he's talking to this hoe who he doesn't pay. Never does pay.
Never does pay, no.
She ain't seeing that money. And he's confronted by this child. Obviously we know it's Qyburn's little birds, and that's when we're like, something sinister's going on here. But it's all interjected with like Marjorie and then High Sparrow coming in this way, and just Loras walking there. He's led to this chamber where Qyburn apologises and says he means him no harm, but he does.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I mean you no harm, but
You just did.
he actually takes down one of the kids before.
Yeah.
So he doesn't go down without a fight. So respect, R+L. Lancel is following this other little bird down under the Sept Baelor. His inquisitive nature led him down there?
Because bollocks would you follow that kid down there? He knows he's threatened, really. He's sort of in danger anyway because Cersei hates him.
I guess that's the arrogance of the faith.
Yeah.
They feel like they're invincible. Marjorie then gets the sense that something's not right. She puts two and two together.
Cersei knows what the consequences are and she chooses not to be there, which means there's only one reason, and that's probably because she's going to do something bad.
If somebody doesn't turn up at the trial, you think, oh, they've run away. She knows Cersei. She knows that she doesn't intend on leaving and she doesn't intend on losing. Running away is losing. She doesn't want to fucking lose this.
Again, and that's the High Sparrow's bad.
I guess he just got overconfident.
Just listen to Marjorie, then my poor Marjorie would be alive. You said she was going to die and I said she wasn't going to die.
Hashtag called it. Cersei's planned this perfectly.
Yeah.
And Marjorie's found out too late. She's just one step behind Cersei. It goes up in flames. Not only goes up in flames, it obliterates everything. It was horrific and sad, but amazing. You kind of have to sort of hold your hands up to Cersei and say, you got some fucking balls. I mean, that's one way to save a bit of budget for next year, right? Are we guessing that the Mountain is going to rape this woman, Septa Unella?
He's known for raping, isn't he? So
yeah, that's like his forte. And she walks out going, shame, shame, shame,
that was brilliant.
shame.
That was brilliant.
Was that brilliant though? She was the one who got the faith in there in the first place to fuck up Marjorie, and then, oh, it all goes to tits up, so I better just fucking kill everyone.
But it's not right tits up, is it, for her?
All her children are dead.
She doesn't care.
It's interesting, because that was the only thing that kept her sort of semi-sane. So where the fuck else? And then Tommen puts the meaning into the words of
King's Landing.
Yeah, kind of like a parallel between Bran falling out of the window at Winterfell and then Tommen sort of throwing himself, and maybe karma's finally come full circle for Cersei. But I mean, it was tragic. I mean, poor Tommen.
No, because he's just a little baby.
He was a sweet king, but he was a bad king. Moving on to the twins, and Walder fucking Frey is being a bit of a douche, and there's this girl floating around. I did not clock onto this. I wasn't concentrating because of what just happened. For some reason when I was watching it, it didn't come across. Maybe that's just the way it was done. It was clever the way it was done, but I think a lot of people did clock onto it, so maybe I'm just a fucking idiot and didn't see it coming. I guess we were just too engrossed in the episode, man.
I was.
Walder Frey said like, here we are, two Kingslayers kicking it back. Because that's what Jamie fucking is. He's a fucking dick. But he didn't like getting compared to Walder Frey. I mean, who would? And he storms off in a bit of a huff.
Ooh.
Hopefully next season we see a bit of redemption in Jamie's arc. Hopefully he...
kills his sister.
That'd be a good start. Alright, we're in Old Town.
Stop doing that.
Sorry. We have to wonder why Sam is actually going to Old Town. All of this stuff that's going on in the story. You've got the craziness battle that went on in the north, and King's Landing exploded and Daenerys is on her way to Westeros, and then we've got Sam in a library.
So he's going to probably find out loads of stuff.
Maybe he finds a marriage certificate between Rhaegar and Lyanna.
Maybe.
On to Winterfell. It was a Stannis Baratheon line from season 5, episode 10. Don't know if you guys got that. We're in the dining hall of Winterfell, and Jon Snow is bitching about having to sit away from his family. And Melisandre's like, well, things could be worse. Davos storms in and throws her the stag. She caught that, though.
Sorry, I was looking over there. Where's the stag?
Throws the stag.
First stag.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Puts obviously Jon in a very awkward position. I mean, what do you think Jon should have done with Melisandre?
I would have done the same.
Because
Well,
obviously
fuck off.
he's lost a powerful ally now.
I know, but she'll be back.
Poor old Mel, where's she going to be next season? With the Brotherhood without bonus?
She did say, Arya, I will see you again.
We'll save that for our season 7 prediction video. So back in Dorne, I mean, this is the second scene in Dorne we've had all year. Lena is there and she's looking for friends because she's lost everything. And Varys walks in and now we have these 3 families. You know, you've got Dorne, Tyrells, and Varys coming in and saying, look, you guys want revenge? Well, I've got this chick over in the other place who's got like loads of dragons and stuff. It'd be really cool if we like made a big alliance.
Be able to help you out.
Really allied a lot of people against Cersei. She fucked. I'm not going to mention the scene, but short and sweet, Dany dumps Dario.
Good.
I find it really hard to say Dario's name. I'm glad that he's not in anymore. Now we're back in the twins. This is where you know something's up. I did not think it was Arya. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was hoping that Lady Stoneheart was going to walk through the door. And I thought, hold on, when they did the Frey pie thing, they wouldn't bring this chicken just for this one bit. This is obviously somebody else. This is Arya.
I still didn't realise it until she went like, and I think I threw my water bottle. I thought it was perfect. She killed Walder. He and his men killed her mother. And it was the perfect way to kill him.
Alright, maybe I would have liked to have sort of pounded on his dead body for a bit or something.
That's perfect.
And so Middlefinger is back in Winterfell with Sansa, and he kind of says like, do you want to be my wife maybe? And she's like, no. The next season, these two are going to conspire against Jon. I just can see it happening.
No.
They've foreshadowed it.
No. The Starks don't do that.
So we're back at the wall. Benjen says that he can't go past the wall. He confirms that the wall is magic. That's the first time that anybody said this anywhere on the show. He then leaves them without a horse. I mean, really?
But
Bit out of order, but we can forgive it because then they have a Tower of Joy flashback.
which is what the whole world has been waiting for.
Quick note, because I freeze it on this shot. We've got the sword here, and there's the sun. And there's also blood here.
Oh, the sun, sorry.
And the prophecy states for Azor Ahai, the prince that was promised will be born under a bleeding star. And he's literally the prince who was promised. Lyanna was saying, promise me, Ned. And so now we've got the King of the North scene. I really thought they were going to rally behind Sansa for this bit.
No.
Because she's the trueborn, but I guess they wanted to follow the strength, they wanted to follow the commander. Lyanna Mormont stands up and puts all the older guys to shame, really, and says, this is the guy I'm following. What are you going to do? And they say, oh, I should probably do what you're going to do. Jon's a reluctant king, isn't he? And he's like, no, you should do it. No, you. But then the people choose Jon. Jaime arrives back at King's Landing. Bam, bam,
He sees the city on fire.
So now we see the coronation of Cersei. Who fucking died and made her queen? Tommen, I know, but like, shouldn't it go to like someone else? Like, shouldn't it go to Jaime?
That's what I
No,
said.
because he's in the Kingsguard, so he's renounced all titles. So it does go to Cersei. Shut up. I've never been so angry in a scene before in my life. After murdering innocent people, murdering some dickheads as well, and some religious fanatics, that she put in charge, mass genocide she committed, and here she is sitting on the throne in front of loads of people saying, long may she reign. But hopefully this is the beginning of the end between her and Jaime. Everybody else knew that she was an absolute psycho. I guess they still had this connection, you know, they still had children together, so, but now that that's gone, he has no choice but to say, see you later. And we get the closing shot, the finale of the finale. You've got Daenerys, Tyrion, Missandei, Grey Worm, Theon, Yara, fucking Varys, who somehow managed to get back onto a boat. In terms of the way it was seen, everybody was like, what the fuck's he doing there? That was my only nitpick from this episode, was that it just didn't quite feel right. It was still great to see them all in the safe
the
place.
truth.
What is Cersei going to do? She is not going to be queen for
And
long.
the dragons.
And the dragon. This is what we've been waiting for since really the end of season 1, when the dragons were born. You kind of thought, okay, now she's going to get back to Westeros, and it's not going to test season 2. Okay, well, it didn't happen this time. Well, season 3, okay, well, season 4, you're staying in Marine. What are you doing? Season 5, you're still in Marine, and now you've gone the other way. Season 6, yes. So that's it. Game of Thrones was finished for another year. And it will be about 40 weeks until we see Game of Thrones again. Another 40 weeks till we get another episode. Damn it! Season, apparently we're only getting 7 episodes.
How very dare they?
I know. Who do they think they are? But not to worry, because we're going to keep our Game of Thrones content coming. Over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing Season 7 predictions. Beyond that, we'll be looking at new castings and a few spoilers from the set and rumours of who's filming with who and, you know, what's going on. Roll on next year. But next week we're going to be doing a Season 7 prediction. Yeah, make sure you tune in for that. The North remembers. I smashed my phone like fucking 8 times this year. It's a nightmare. Don't forget to like, comment and please subscribe. And until next time.